Oh, it's been, last year was my 26th year at Bethel.
At Bethel, and then
10 years before
yeah.
that at Friends Bible College, and 2 years before that at a high school in Kansas, and a year before that as a graduate assistant. So it's been quite a while.
39 years, right? That would be.
Something like that.
And I've taught for about the same, just the 10 years at the Bible College and 26 at Bethel.
Dr. Bridges hired us at Friends Bible College back in 1979, and then when he had the opportunity to come back to Bethel, he used to teach here a long time ago. When he had the chance to come back, he told the board he'd like to bring a couple people with him, and that was Marilyn and me. And so that's how we were invited to come back to Bethel and to be part of the ministry and part of the legacy of the school. Wow. Well, it's so much bigger. I mean, when we first went there back in 1989,
89.
89, I think they were enjoying their second all-time highest enrollment, and it was like 450 students or something like that. I can't remember the exact terms, but I mean, obviously we've grown since then, and the buildings, man, there was not much there at all, and just to see the buildings, and to see the amount of students, and to see the campus become so beautiful has really been meaningful.
And we have chapels now in the Everest Roar building, and before that, when we first came, they were in the old gym on the bleachers, and so it's really nice to be in a beautiful auditorium for chapel.
I think last time we started, we were in the cafeteria,
Oh, that's right.
and they would take down the tables and chairs, and for the service, and then they'd have to hurry up and set them up for dinner. So it was quite different.
Well, I would say since we're both in music, the biggest achievement has been getting accreditation with NASM, as the National Association of Schools of Music. That's a very prestigious accreditation. We're looked at as equivalent to a lot larger schools like Indiana University and Michigan State, U of M. They have all have that kind of accreditation for music. So someone interested in majoring in music really looks at that pretty seriously because it offers quite a bit to them.
Sure, and I just love to see the number of ensembles that have exploded at Bethel since in our time there. I mean, it used to be the choir and a gospel team, and that was about it. And of course, now there's an orchestra and a full band and a jazz band and a jazz combo and a percussion ensemble. I mean, you name it. The Collegians, used to
Voices
be
of Triumph.
part of it. Voices of Triumph. Um, it's just to see the number of ensembles expand has really been something.
Well, I teach private piano to one-on-one students. I don't do any classroom teaching, so my my biggest goal, I think, is to develop the kind of relationship with my students that is more than just educating them in piano music and how to perform, but seeing them grow spiritually through the 4 years I have them, and getting to know them with our beginning of every lesson. I have prayer with them, and we talk about what's going on in their life. And so I really do get to know them after 4 years, and then seeing them bring their 4 years to completion with their senior recital and some of the performance majors with their junior recitals. That just is very fulfilling to me. Sometimes I have students that start out that they're a challenge. They maybe need to catch up a little bit in their classical music, and so there's a lot of pressure on them, and they have to really want that major to practice those long hours. But it's very fulfilling to see them come through all that and then do do wonderful recitals that we can be proud of and they can be proud of.
I think for me is to see the number of students that have become involved in our ensembles. Um, we used to just do a musical every other year, and now we do one every year. And to see the variety of ensembles and to see the number of students partake in those ensembles and quality ensembles, that's probably the main part that I have enjoyed. I enjoy pouring my life into the students at Bethel and helping them appreciate good music and develop a desire for good music and hopefully how to aim for excellence in their own lives. So those are some of the things that I've really enjoyed teaching over the years.
Well, I can say most recently, Bob will probably share this too, but most recently, a year ago, the school honored Bob for 25 years of choir directing, and they had a reunion of all the alumni from the choirs over the years, and that was a big highlight for us, seeing students from the past and putting together a concert and in his honor. That was just wonderful that they had that idea and that we were able to carry that out and that Bob was in good enough health to do that. That was very, very exciting to have that all come together.
I probably have too many experiences. I mean, how do you narrow down that